Alright, so first things first. We're gonna go on Google, we're gonna type in Soulseek. Yo, you're gonna get to this link, slsknet.org. Click that shit. Yo, we're gonna go to the download section over here on the left. Click on that. Now, here we have our different builds. Yo, whether you're using Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever. You're gonna find the one that is good for you. 32-bit, 64-bit. Yo, I like using the old school client because that's the one that I used first back in the day. So I'm gonna click on the old school one. Yo, I'm gonna download this. Right? You just click on the exe. It's a very fast process, right? Just agree to all of this shit. Hit next, hit install. It was gonna be done before you even know it. This is the icon. There's a little blue bird with the wings. So yo, we're gonna click on that. We're gonna follow the instructions on the screen. Just give that a second to register and to connect. If you notice over here, now this is green where it was purple before, that means we're connected. This is very important. No save folder. You have to have a folder. So what you gotta do is you're gonna read this. You have not set a save folder. Would you like to do it now through your file sharing configuration? Fuck yes, you would. Click OK. Now, somewhere on your desktop or somewhere with easy access, right, you're gonna make a new folder. You're gonna call it whatever you want. I just made one before I started this video called SLSK2. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just find it through the drop down. I'm gonna add it for the, just for making this video. So what we're gonna do though, you're gonna go into options, not even options, we're gonna go to file sharing right here. Click on add shared folder. We're gonna find that same folder that we just created, right? So Soulseek 2, let's try that. This is very important. These are accessibility options, right, and permissions. So you can make a folder with all sorts of fire and make it only accessible to people that you have on your list, or you can put that fire out to the whole world, whatever you want to do. And you can also have the ability for people to upload files to you and vice versa. So just for the hell of it, I have my access on this for everyone, right? I'm gonna click OK. Yo, also for the hell of it, if you go to add, you right click over there and put add user. Now, I'm gonna try to add myself and just see if something works here. Okay, boom, I got myself on there. And it says I have 823 files. So when I click, this is a little hack for you, right? A little pro tip. When you click on browse files of your own self, yo, you can see what you put on here and what you didn't. So if you have something that you don't want to share, yo, then you know that you gotta go in there and make some changes. You feel me? Alright, now let's get into like the meat and potatoes of this shit though. Okay, this is important. Please note that since file searches are not coordinated by the server, there is no way to know for certain when a search is ended. The results you get within a minute are usually all the results you're going to get. Yeah, but that's bullshit. Which is basically what they're telling you, right? Because you can type something in and after a minute, after 5 minutes, you may only get a certain amount of hits. You come back there a few hours later, even a few days later in some cases, and you'll have a whole bunch of different shit on there. So be patient. Alright, now let's get this cracking and show you all how to do this. So let's start with some music, right? I'm gonna go to search files. I'm gonna type in my man Ghostface, just for the hell of it. Now you see how it looks like everything just froze? That's because there's so many hits and there's so many files that it's indexing right now that it's like taking a minute to do it. Alright, here we go. It finally came through. So there's some different things that we gotta go about here. Alright, number one, let's notice a couple of things as we go scrolling through here, right? You look at all of these crazy hits, right? Now you see some stuff's in black, there's some shit in gray. I'm trying to find if I can find ones in red too. Alright, there's no red on this one. Red, yeah, when you see red, it basically means you can't download that shit because the person banned you or they don't want to share that file. So now check this out. We typed in Ghostface. You can move all of these little sliders things around. So let's move over and look at the actual track titles. I saw something here. It said about like Adult Swim. I don't even know what that is. So what I'm gonna do, I'll right click on this. Yo, what I always do is I hit add to list. People will ban you for not like having etiquette and shit. So yo, I add this dude to the list. I'm gonna double click on this, or you can just right click and hit download file. We're gonna go check out our transfers on this side, right? Yo, Emancipated is right here. But yo, you see how it's kind of grayed out? It's in this bluish text. Yo, that means that I'm in a queue. I'm in a line. Ah, here we go. As we're talking, the line just buds, and I got that track. So yo, it came out real fast as I'm talking. You see it says finished. Yo, I double click on that.
Yeah.
Immediately play. But I'm just showing you that you can immediately listen to what you want to do. So, alright, that's just like that single track, right? Now let's say I want this Bad Bad Not Good album. So let's say I want that whole album. Yo, I don't want to download track 1, track 2, track 3. Fuck that. So I'm going to right click. Again, I'm going to add this cat to the list. And then I'm going to right click again. Now, yo, you got to be careful just hitting download containing folder. Because sometimes someone can have 7,000 tracks in one folder. You know what I mean? But you can see here what this folder is. It's Sour Soul, it's Bad Bad Not Good, and Ghostface Killer. So I think I'm safe. So I'm just going to right click on here. I'm going to hit download containing folder. Now, yo, I'm going to go back. Oh, now look at this. They're all coming through now. Nice and quick. And they coming through in order. Now let's go back here for a minute though, because remember I showed you can look at the track title, you can look at the name. Yo, you can also look at the username. You can look at the size of the file. And this here is the speed. And also something to be mindful of is on some of these, you'll even be able to see like what the bit rate is. I'm trying to see if I can find something that has a bit rate. Your bit rate is like the quality of the audio. So you want like a high bit rate, but none of these joints are really showing. Here we go. Something over under our attributes, you'll be able to see something if it's there. So let me scroll up for a minute because I just want to show you some shit. Alright, see here it says bit rate, and there's all of these different bit rates. Yo, the lower the number, the lower the quality of the recording. So keep that in mind. You want some preferably around 320 if you can get it. Now, as I've been talking, yo, all 12 of those songs downloaded. Alright, let me hop on my desktop. Let me go to that folder, Soulseek 2. Yo, Sour Soul, that's what I just downloaded. Yo, and all of them tracks are right there. So, I mean, basically, that's the gist of this whole Soulseek shit. The only thing you really have to be wary of, like, yo, for example, I'm gonna show you real quick before we close out. This stuff in gray, I'm gonna remind you, when it's in gray and not written in black text, it means you gotta wait in line for a little bit. So remember, always add the person to your list. I'm gonna go to download the files, right? But go to my transfers. And this is important. You're gonna highlight all of these. You're gonna right click and you're just gonna put get place in line. Now, yeah, that says 810, but you have no idea. 809 could be the one right in front of you. So just because you get a crazy number, it does not mean you're gonna be there all fucking day waiting. So, yo, in a nutshell, dude, that's Soulseek, and that's how you do it. And I just showed y'all, like, yo, how to do some things. Yo, that Sour Soul album, we just got that shit. That Emancipated track, we